NH here, 1200, just got off on a 960 service. There that goes, honestly running pretty smooth. Not too much issues with this guy. Pretty smooth all the way. And earlier on at Curtin Central and also Curtin Uni, 1570 on the 101. Again, an unexpected one, literally just drove by. So funny. I could have taken 1570. It's actually rarer to see 101 having NHs than 960, but coming over here for a comeback here at East Victoria Park. Hey guys, Justin here. I'm in East Victoria Park right now, and time for Justineater to return. Yes, it's been a while actually. I've came back to Perth already for a month now, and I haven't actually got a Justineater episode. Clearly, well, it's just basically because I'm not feeling it. So that's why I'm not filming any. But let's get some more restaurants for you guys to take a look at. Start with East Victoria Park, which some of the restaurants here were changed, and actually new restaurants came out. Well, one bad thing is actually one of my favorite restaurants in here, which I've filmed, Omuya. That's a Japanese omurice restaurant, which I've filmed, has closed. They won't be. They are out of commission. They're out of commission now. So, but there are more and more new restaurants also opened along here, the main road of East Victoria Park, which we're gonna go and feature one of them. So let's do it. Okay, let's walk by this person. And let's walk into the path here. It's still quite a way down. It's actually right next to where the 177, 178, 179 stops are along Basinghall Street. But of course I have to take the NH, so that's why. Earlier I wanted to take 34 and then change to 178 just to get to closer spot. But of course NH are more important. So we'll just walk down there a little bit. When we reach there, we'll stop and we'll go in. Now it's around 5:30. Not 5:30, around 5:40 right now. 5:34 actually, it's just 5:30. But the thing is, I'm coming here early because that restaurant has just recently opened. Quite brand new, 177 3448 Bentley terminating service with the Bentley Wyong Road Desto. I'll get it on shot on the for the video, but I have already taken a shot of this and posted on community post before for the bus channel. But here you guys have it, the Bentley Wyong Road Desto. Terminates Bentley. There that goes. But let's get to that restaurant because that restaurant is brand new and is very popular right now. Every single time when I see it, it has lines. So I've eaten there once. That time I arrived at like 6 o'clock. And then since I sat in, and then after like 5 minutes after I entered, lines start to form outside. So that's why I'm going early today just to get it. Plus I have a premiere later on at night, so we'll go back home quickly. Let's get down there. Why are we walking NH? NH on the 177 service. What is this luck? What is this luck I'm seeing right here? NH on the 177 service. I was like, I saw a gas bus thing turned at the front, but I was like, turned? What? 1344 on the 177 service. Nice, another NH. Let's get this guy out of there. Going to Elizabeth Quay. I could have actually taken this service if I'd gone to Cannington, but that is actually the 50 something service. I don't think I would have taken that one, but no, it's a 510 something service. Oh, this is the motor. There it is, NH. There's some tickets issues. And there are also terrible people around here. There it goes. 1344. On the NH. There it goes. All of a sudden, there's just tons of NHs down here again. Before it's like, for like a 1 week or two, there's 0 NHs down here. Literally, I've seen none for like 1 to 2 weeks, and then now suddenly today 3 already right away. So, but let's continue walking down. Hopefully, no lines. Well, back to normal buses while I'm waiting for the red light here. 179 over there, Bull Creek. 179 inbound to city has finished all the services. Now it's just rush hours, so they're bringing people back. I don't know what that is. I need to actually cross the road, damn. But the future bus over there you guys have it, that's good. Well, there's the 179. Let's see what it is. No lines right now, and I'm at the shop already. Oh, it's just a Beckenham one. 2409. There it goes. I doubt we'll see anything else, but I'll wait outside the shop. It's too early for me to go in, but I just want to come here early just to make sure there will be enough seats for me to go in. Here's the shop right here, Katzu Katzu, which is actually a Japanese katsu fried steak shop. Now, if you recall in Osaka that I went in December, I've been to a tonkatsu restaurant in Osaka as well. So let's compare the Osaka one with this one here, because last time I tried it is also pretty decent, and they have very similar menus as the one I ate at Osaka, so that's why we're gonna do it that way this time, to do a comparison with the Japanese one. Of course, the Japanese one's for sure is gonna win, but let's see how this one compares with that. Here's the shop. You see how many people are already in there? What the hell? Last two buses that we're gonna spot just before I go in. Okay, gas bus. I thought it was like an NH going down to Armadale on a 220. And then a boring bus at the back, 177, Bentley, Wyon Road, terminating. So, the shop is behind me. I will walk in there as soon as I finish this clip. So, two buses there. Oh, Alpha, Jesus. Oh, the sunset's so nice with this. 1433. And is that boring? No, not boring. 2687, not as boring. Alright, now let's head into the shop for our tonkatsu. Let's do it. Okay, so sat down now. It's been a while since I've actually done in a video inside the restaurant, but it feels still not as weird. So it doesn't feel weird for me anymore in the restaurant. So now this place actually serves more selections than Japanese style, because Japanese most of the time just have pork, but here they serve pork, chicken, and also shrimp, and also vegetarian, which you can actually go with that as well, which I think is just random stuff, and also some small plates and a lot of different things. Yep. And then one thing is actually with this shop is actually literally competing with another katsu shop literally right next door. Literally like 3 shops down the road, there's another shop which is doing practically the same thing, serving tonkatsu and also these Japanese style. But we're gonna go with the most basic one today, which is going to be the pork katsu set. They're all ordering on the phone, so that's why. Pork katsu set with rice and soup, and also some salad on the side. And there's one good thing about this place is, in Japan, if you remember that video at Osaka that I filmed with tonkatsu, I ordered tonjiru with the set, which is a pork soup, instead of the basic miso soup. They offered it here. You can upgrade your miso soup to tonjiru, which extra $2. In Japan is 150 yen that one time, which is around the same price as $2 Australian. So it's not as bad. Now I can add some extra things, but we don't need to add anything else, so that's the order that we're gonna go for. Let's wait for our food. Alright, here we are, the set. Pork, slaw, pork soup, tonjiru, and the rice. And the good thing about the rice is we have the self-service station, which you can actually do unlimited rice if you need it. Just like in Japan. Okay, so as per usual for these tonkatsu restaurants, you're meant to actually grind these up, these sesame seeds, and then you put the sauce on top and you mix it together to make that sauce. But the thing is, I'm not a fan of sesame seeds, so that's why I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to pour the sauce, this is the tonkatsu sauce, directly onto the pork. Just like that. And then the sauce is also very good with the slaw if you actually want to do it that way. But let's start with the slaw. It doesn't look as smooth as it needs to be. Also, you can refill miso soup as well, but not the slaw. You actually need to pay for the slaw, which is kind of lame. In Japan, the slaw is also free. You can actually unlimited refill. Added some tonkatsu sauce to make it better. Let's do it. The specialty about the pork here is they slice it very thinly every slice, so that's why you can see a lot of pieces on the plate. You can probably hear the crunchiness. Very crunchy. I like this shop better than the one next door. I've actually tried the one next door as well. That one's a little bit drier. And that one's a little bit more greasier. That's when I ate that restaurant behind, I felt full like almost like halfway through the meal. Well, this one is very juicy and at the same time not dry, and it's pretty refreshing. Starting to get full in here, so you also actually have mustard with the pork. Let's try it. I will already do it because I don't really like the taste, but there. Oh my god, you definitely need the mustard. It was actually so good. I must add a little bit extra. It's not spicy. I added extra sweetness to the pork and help balance out some of the oiliness of the pork. This is really nice. Now let's go on to the tonjiru. I like tonjiru because they actually have vegetables in the soup. But if you want to refill the soup, you can only refill with the normal miso soup. You cannot refill with the tonjiru because it's a premium. It's just like in Japan. But there are a decent amount of veggies in here, which usually they just put in carrots. But today they add in cabbage, which is a little weird. Especially in winter time. This is very warming. They also have slices of pork in here. Look at that. So good. Let's get everything together. Last bite of the tonjiru. Now, let's try their miso soup as well, just to see how well it is as well. Actually, it's my first time drinking their miso soup because last time I actually didn't know that there's actually a self-service station. So let's go get another bowl and let's try out the miso soup. Okay, so I've got my miso soup. Unfortunately, is that one issue with the miso soup. That's why I actually upgrade to the tonjiru for extra flavors. There's literally nothing in the miso soup. It's only soup. There's no like kombu or tofu or whatever those things are in the miso soup, which is actually a disappointment. I'll show you real fast. This is basically what it is. I just stirred around the whole pot, and then this is what I get. Literally nothing. So that's why it's a little bit disappointing, but let's see the flavors. Definitely rich. It's a red miso. Yeah, still a little disappointment with there's literally no ingredients in it, but I guess it's just a refill, so that's why you don't expect that much. But actually, even if you don't want to go with the fryers, which is the main thing of this place, you can actually order the tonjiru with rice. That's also one of the sets that you can actually do here, which is actually a very traditional Japanese set as well. That's why, regardless of what it is, come here for the good Tonkatsu experience, or just overall Japanese style experience, because tonjiru is really delicious. Last bite. Alright, came out now, pitch black now. Here's the shop. Very, very delicious. Enjoyed, very full. Because it's actually having all sorts of different things in the set, instead of just meat and fryers, you can also get veg and soup. Everything is perfect. So, the only thing I don't like is just the miso soup having literally nothing in it, but the tonjiru is really good. For a $2 upgrade. Is not expensive for $2 upgrade, considering in Japan it's very similar price for the upgrades anyways. But of course, you can't compare this with Japan. Japan still wins, but it is definitely a good place to come if you miss Japan. I'm giving Katzu Katzu a 4.3 out of 5. Very delicious, because most of them are self-serve. It's just the staff actually giving you the first round of food, and then you can go ahead and deal with it afterwards. And you order on the phone as well, so that's why. Or you can order on the counter, but you can order on the phone and you pay and you're done. You could walk right out. So very, very good. The place is a little small with not too many seats, and the hallway is a little narrow after everyone fits into the place. But that's why overall it is a 4.3 out of 5. A good restaurant to start after a long break for Justineater. The last Justineater episode was the last meal in Hong Kong with my mom's birthday, so it's already 2 months, almost 2 months. Actually, it's already 2 months, but not 2.5 yet, but 2 months. So hope you guys enjoyed Justineater, and I'll continue filming more in the future as well. And also, actually, it would be cool if you guys can actually suggest some terrible restaurants for me to go review. Because I haven't actually I haven't given a 1 out of 5 yet. I think I've given a 2 out of 5, but I haven't given a 1 out of 5 to any restaurants yet. So if you guys think of some restaurants that are terrible in terms for you, recommend it in the comments, and I will go and try it out with us to see whether it actually absolutely sucks. But that's it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I'll see you guys next time. Remember to like and subscribe, click the bell so that you can get notifications when I post. Check out the links in the description down below for my other channels and my Instagram. Click on these videos up top. And one thing before we go, avoid Vic Park actually at night time, so I'm out of here. East Vic Park at night is not safe, so I'm out of here. Peace. And look what we got! After around 1 hour inside the restaurant, 1344 returns on the 177 to Cannington Station. I was like, I saw it in the distance. I was like, here is this guy once again. Returned 1344. There that goes. That's a nice way to end the video. 177. There that goes. I wonder when I will get my NH on 960 again, because it was a mirror booker service. Well, there's my 960 over there. It's just a basic bus. So, but I'll end the video on the 960 just like I start the video as a 960. Here's the stop. It's a future bus. Is that future bus? No, it's not a future bus. That's fine. It's a stop for me to go back. Let's get it. It is a future bus. 2133. One of the newest ones that just got swapped down to Welshpool. Last time I saw this guy, it was on, weirdly, a 491 service. Pass in Butler for this guy. Let's get on board and I will end the video. Peace.